Last time, your finger got a paper cut from a bag of chips. You had no business opening that aggressively. Bacteria rushed in. An alarm went off, and your body's army was called in for backup. Well, backup has arrived, and it did not RSVP politely. It kicked the door down. Let's meet the soldiers who show up first, ask zero questions, and start swinging immediately. First on the scene, the macrophage. Its name literally means big eater in Greek, which is either the most honest job title in biology or a cry for help. Macrophages are the immune system's cleanup crew. They patrol your tissues 24/7, looking for anything that doesn't belong, and when they find it, they do the only thing they know how to do. They eat it whole. No chewing, no manners. This process is called phagocytosis, which is a fancy scientific word for engulf first, ask questions never. A single macrophage can eat 100 bacteria in its lifetime before it basically explodes from job satisfaction. That's not a metaphor. That's literally what happens. It commits so hard to the bit that it dies doing it. Somewhere, a career coach is taking notes. Next, the neutrophil. If macrophages are the cleanup crew, neutrophils are the guys who show up to a bar fight already swinging. They're the most common white blood cell in your body, and they are, frankly, unhinged. When a neutrophil finds a bacteria, it has options. Eating it, like the macrophage, is one option. But neutrophils have a second, much more dramatic option available. They can explode. Not randomly, strategically. They release their own DNA in a web-like net that physically traps and kills bacteria. Then, the neutrophil itself dies in the process. Scientists call this mitosis. I call it going out in a blaze of glory to trap your enemies in your own genetic material. But scientists are very particular about naming things. Somewhere between brave and concerning, a neutrophil's entire life philosophy lives. Meanwhile, at the wound site itself, something bigger is happening: inflammation. That redness, swelling, heat, and pain you feel around a cut, that's not damage. That's your body deliberately renovating the crime scene to help its own soldiers. Blood vessels near the wound widen, which is why the area turns red and feels warm. More blood, more soldiers, more supplies getting rushed to the front lines like emergency services blocking off a street. The swelling? That's fluid leaking into the tissue on purpose to physically dilute toxins and make room for immune cells to move through. Like your body is setting up cones and barricades for a construction crew that showed up uninvited, but is, weirdly, extremely necessary. And the pain? That's your nervous system sending you a very unsubtle memo. Hey, don't touch this. We're working. Basically, inflammation is your body yelling active work zone in the most annoying way biologically possible. If the infection gets serious enough, your body pulls out one of its oldest, weirdest weapons. It turns itself into an oven. Fever isn't your body malfunctioning. It's a deliberate, controlled decision made by a part of your brain called the hypothalamus, which is essentially your body's thermostat. Except instead of adjusting for comfort, it's adjusting for war. Most bacteria and viruses thrive at your normal body temperature. Bump that up by even 2 to 3 degrees, and suddenly, their favorite vacation spot turns into a sauna they didn't sign up for. Many pathogens straight up cannot replicate as effectively in higher heat. Meanwhile, your immune cells actually work faster and more efficiently at higher temperatures. So when you're lying in bed, sweating, wrapped in 3 blankets, feeling absolutely miserable, that's not your body failing you. That's your body running a scorched earth policy, and you're just along for the ride. And finally, the quiet professional of this whole operation, the natural killer cell. While macrophages eat and neutrophils explode, natural killer cells, NK cells for short, do something much colder. They don't just attack invaders. They hunt down your own cells that have been hijacked by a virus, and they calmly, efficiently convince that cell to self-destruct. It's called apoptosis, programmed cell death, and NK cells are basically walking around whispering, "You know what you did to infected cells," until those cells just agree to end it. No drama, no mess. Just quiet, professional problem solving. If macrophages are the enthusiastic intern, and neutrophils are the guy who fights first and thinks later, NK cells are the calm, senior employee who solves the problem with one email and never raises their voice. So that's your first wave. The eaters, the exploders, the thermostat, and the quiet assassin, all working together in the first few hours of any infection, usually before you even fully register that something's wrong. But here's the thing. This first wave is fast, aggressive, and honestly, a little reckless. It doesn't remember past enemies. It doesn't learn. Every single time, it's starting from scratch, throwing everything it has at whatever shows up. Which raises a question. If this response resets every time, how does your body ever get better at fighting the same illness twice? Turns out there's a second wave coming. One that's smarter, slower, and terrifyingly precise. That's a whole different kind of army. Right now, somewhere in your body, a cell just exploded to protect you. Another one just calmly convinced a hijacked cell to quietly end itself. And you're just sitting here, watching a video, completely unaware any of this happened. Your body has been doing this exact routine silently since before you could walk. The least you could do is remember their names,